Jake English is basically a one-way ticket to Boner City, and the way his dress pants cling to his derriere is not helping that fact. Been out in the sun too long, huh, Jake? Are you done romancing your... I'm gonna look at her. Cerulean lady yet? Great Scott! God's green garter belt, how long have you been standing there? A couple of minutes. I was going to wait for you to be done, but you didn't look like you were going to stop anytime soon. Oh. Very well then, what business brings you here? He'll definitely want to know, so avoid answering his other question. I don't want to lie. Slang's bad. And, I don't want to, not be trusted. So, I guess I'll tell part of the truth. You decide to tell him the truth, not the part about being sent to kill him, of course. That would just result in one or both of you becoming Swiss cheese. But the truth, nonetheless. I'm here to rescue you. And you are. To an extent. Really? Yeah, I'm like a fucking Prince Charming up in this horse shit. Oh, thank goodness, I was just about to have kittens. It's really the cat's pajamas that you happen to show up around now. I've got this scalar thing at my cousin's place that I need to be at in... Jesus crinkle fucker Christ! Just 2 hours. I really need a date, so how about it, chum? Sure, sounds great. I'd be glad to accompany you. And back. Spiffy, thank you so much. Which reminds me, where have my manners gone? Gadzooks, I nearly forgot the first thing Dr. Scratch told me about being a host. I'll go get you some, what kind of candy do you like? Candy? Anything orange is fine with me. Rightio, I'll be back in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail. Jake leaves the room for a second, giving him a couple minutes to observe the interesting posters he has on his walls. Most of them look to be from movie posters or photos that have clearly been left out in the sun too long. Alright, I'm back. I hope you like gummies. Sorry that there are so many green ones mixed into the orange. They just come in a package like that. Hey, don't worry about it. I enjoy chewy fruit-flavored candies of all varieties. I'm swooning English. You are the Casanova. I see you. You're quite the joker, Mr. I'm sorry, it seems I've forgotten to ask your name. Stratter. Dirk Stratter. That name sounds familiar. Can't seem to recall where I might have heard it before, though. Oh well. Anyways, it's very nice to meet you, Mr. Strider. Right back at you, English. So, why don't you tell me a little more about this gala? Yes, I'm making Dirk say gala and pretty much anyone with an accent. Gala. Well, it's held every April 13th by my cousins, the Umbras. According to the invitation... Hey, April 13th. That's Homestuck's birthday, as well as John's. Woot woot. Ah, shit, floating Hogmagundy. I can't believe I almost forgot. You wouldn't happen to have any clothes that are more towards the formal, would you? Well, I can't say that. English, what are you doing? You are suddenly -1 suave trench coat thanks to Jake. No, oh no, this won't do at all. Okay. How about this? You pull out the jacket you got from Stitch's room and present it to Jake. You aren't sure whether or not he'll actually recognize it. That English is an unpredictable fellow. You hope he doesn't. He might be inclined to shoot you over it. Yes, that's perfect. You know, I have a suit just like that. I'm pretty sure it's in repairs now, though I don't think I can wear it to match. It doesn't really matter, though. I've already picked out a different one. Wow, talk about a coincidence. We should probably get dressed now. Time's ticking. Right here, mate. You can use the bathroom if you'd like. It's just down the hall and to the right. You nod and leave English to his own devices, heading out to freshen up and possibly redress. You do, after all, need to find a new place for your weaponry. A tent gala. The two of you manage to get yourselves dressed and make it to the gala. Gala? Oh well, caramel. Same difference. In enough time to be considered fashionably late. The party is already in full swing, it seems, with plenty of people already dancing, eating and drinking it up. You have to admit, it's a pretty swanky party they have going on here. The Umbras sure know how to host an event. Hold on, I got a message. Okay. Speaking of which, one of your illustrious. That's it. Speaking of which, one of your illustrious hosts seemed to have spotted Jake and is quickly heading your way. Okay. Oh God. Okay. English. I see. You finally showed up. Oh, not this guy. You'd better stay away from him, Mr. Strider. And not a moment too soon, my dear cousin. What is this? You actually found a date. Or did they have to hire one? Again. I'll have you know that Mr. Strider is here with me, by his own free will. You all right? Yeah, of course. Oh, that's a relief. I can definitely get a date on my own. Oh, really? Then why doesn't he speak for himself? I don't really see a point in it. Jake knows I'm not being paid to be here. I know I'm not being paid to be here. I'm not in the mood to play any games. I'll verify that Jake said the truth. Good evening, Jake. I hope you and your date are enjoying the gala. What are you doing here? I was under the impression I was a host too. Anyways, Jake, it's very nice to see you again. Salutations, Miss Umbra. We're having smashing time indeed, thank you. This is my date, Mr. Dirk Strider. Oh shit. Well, Jake didn't recognize your name, the Umbers might. You've been as careful as possible while putting your name out in the world. The few that would know your name, however, would know of your occupation. After all, you didn't always work for the Midnight Crew. I got another message. Miss Umbra seems completely oblivious. Her brother, however... Dirk Strider, you say? I see. How very nice to meet you, Mr. Strider. What would you say to, perhaps, playing a game? Fuck. No thanks. I've got a date to take care of. It's best if you play it safe for now. This somber character is a wild card that you didn't expect to show up in your deck, period. You passively aggressive Your passively aggressive statement will goad him into making the first move, so you can figure out what kind of game he really wants to play. Thank you. And okay, you don't exactly want to leave Jake alone either. Fine, be that way. But mark my words, Strider, there will be consequences. I hope you enjoy your evening. His sister all but drags him to go greet other guests, leaving you and Jake alone once again. You'll have to keep an eye on that Mr. Umbra and his seemingly undying rage. At this point in time, you can't tell whether he's trying to get you killed or solicit you for hate sex. Maybe both. Phew. Boy, am I glad that's over. Calliope's nice, but her brother is a whole other story. Hey, it's cool. How about we head out for refreshments or something? Splendid idea, Mr. Strider. Away we go. Check out the spread while I check my message again. Okay. You let Jake lead the way over to the food table. There seems to be quite the variety of food items, and not all of them are things that you would normally expect to see at such an event. There's the predictable punch bowl, as well as candy, jubes from what you can tell, some little pumpkin pies, and... Is that raw meat? Really? Oh boy, they really have outdone themselves again. Just look at all this stuff. Go on then, why don't you try something? You aren't particularly up for jujubes. They don't come in orange anyways. And like hell are you gonna eat raw meat? You draw the line at sushi, thanks. I would too. Oh, that looks good. I think I'll have some too. I love pumpkins. I know. Well, I mean, I know they're delicious. Dirk, what do you know? Huh? What do you know? Nudge, nudge. What do you know? Okay, I'm sorry. Right you are, Mr. Strider. They're quite pretty too. The orange pumpkins and green vines look lovely next to each other. In my opinion, orange and green look nice together in general. I see what you did there, Strider. Find a quiet place to eat.